Welcome to Media Minute. For this episode, we're going to be talking old video game consoles and maybe dip a little bit into Art Bell. We'll be back right after this. Welcome to Media Minute. I'm Michael Forward.
I'm Chris Raskowski.
And glad to have you along as we are back post-Halloween.
Yes.
Post bonfire night. It was November 5th, not November 4th. We got the dates wrong.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. But we were off by a day. I don't know.
We're close.
It almost feels like one of those Mandela effect things where I'm sure it was the 4th growing up, but
4th sounds better.
yeah, remember the 4th of November sounds better than the 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it does.
Anyway, we were wrong.
We were wrong.
Yeah. Well,
It happens.
Speaking of childhood, going back to the days of
yesteryear?
Of yesteryear, playing like old video games, old video game consoles. What's the weirdest console you've ever played?
The weirdest one?
Yeah.
Virtual Boy.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've never actually played it.
Yeah, rented it from the video store.
Yeah.
Video King. It was terrible.
It seems to be the most
It lasted like a week.
most unergonomical thing. Like you have to set it on a desk and then stick your face into it.
Yeah, we put it on the floor.
Yeah. It's not even something that you could strap to your head. It's just
No,
on a tripod and everything's red.
It was very submissive, if that makes sense.
Hey there, you want to play on my Virtual Boy?
Say, yeah, I'll give it a go.
There's some dominatrix out there with like whips, leather, and a Virtual Boy. It's like stick your face in it.
Yeah.
Come on, stick your face in it. Play Mario Tennis. Come on.
This might be a BitChute exclusive.
Well, we're already into whips and leather, so
Yeah,
God
hey.
only knows.
So
Yeah.
if you're into that kind of thing, track down a Virtual Boy.
Start your own like video game I can't even say it.
Dominatrix?
Dominatrix cave. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm sure there's a market for it.
There's got to be.
There's a market for everything.
If you can marry an avatar,
Yeah,
at least in Japan, then yeah,
for sure.
it just makes perfect sense. Wow, we are off to a strange start.
We are. But going back to video game consoles.
Yes,
though,
yes.
I remember seeing late at night infomercials for the CDI. Do you remember the Phillips CDI?
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my mom worked at Phillips
Yeah.
at the time, so I was all stoked because I thought I'd get like an inside advantage.
on the CDI, no.
No. Apparently it was trash.
Yeah, I don't think very much came out for it. It's best known for if you look online. There's these. There was like a Mario and a Zelda game for it.
Was there?
And yeah, and they have like the most kind of horrific animations. Like if you've ever seen like really bad Zelda and Mario animations, that's what it's from.
I think I may have seen this.
Phillips CDI. Yeah. They're like, it almost looks kind of like pixel art, and everybody has like Dorito eyes. It's the only way. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I don't know how
I wanna play this game.
Explain. Yeah. It's like the animations are very ugly. I think the gameplay doesn't look too bad, but yeah, like there's some very horrible animation. I can't remember like anything else that came out for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I do remember it coming out, yeah, because I thought I would have it.
You pick up yourself a CDI.
Actually, next door.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're next door to a thrift shop.
Yeah.
They had a Panasonic 3DO
Did they?
for auction.
Is it still there?
No.
Oh.
I got into a bidding war with the dude,
Oh yeah.
and he beat me at $900. And I
Nine.
was like,
Is it worth $900?
to this guy, it was.
I guess so. Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't pull the trigger. As much as I wanted it,
Yeah.
I had to let it go.
Yeah. There's some old like. Seems like around the same time there was a bunch of like CD based consoles that
Yep.
never really made it.
I had the Sega CD.
Yeah, the Sega CD.
Sewer Shark.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Sega had like a bunch of plugins for like the
Yeah, they went crazy.
The Genesis. I want to say Mega Drive, but I think that's the UK name for it.
It's the same thing,
Yeah.
basically.
But yeah, they had that, and they had the 32X
Yeah,
that
that
you could stick on top of that.
massive, just
Yeah, it's just clunk.
USB kind of junk.
Yeah. And well, there's pictures online of people's like they have like the Sega, then they have the 32X, and then they have like the Sega CD on the side. Then they have like Sonic 3, and then there's like a Sonic and Knuckles plug-in, like that goes on top of that. Like it's basically a massive tower. Of
I really
plugins.
hope I can find a picture of this
Yeah.
to put right about you.
Is-
Yeah, they definitely. Yeah, like the peripheral is just,
yeah.
which is kind of cool, actually. Now that I think about it,
I
a little ridiculous and absurd, but still kind of cool.
Yeah, I kind of missed out on that generation of consoles. Like I had the Sega Master System, which was like the first Sega, and I had an NES.
Same.
And then I mostly moved to like PC gaming for a while. So like I missed out on the Super Nintendo and the I keep wanting to say Mega Drive. Why do I have the British one stuck in?
It's okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I think I watched. There's a lot of. I think it was bigger in Britain, the Sega. So I think some video game channels that I watch about like stuff that they keep calling it the Mega Drive. So that's why it's stuck in my head. Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was that your joke?
No, that was the advertising campaign.
Was it?
The console wars?
Yeah, the console.
Yeah.
Good times.
Sega had
The good old days.
blast processing, whatever that means. It's like blast processing. They'd show like Sonic.
I mean, most of our views come from BitChute,
Yeah.
which is mostly European. So
Yeah,
they'll probably know what you're talking about.
There we go. There we go.
Greetings from Canada.
I had the Game Gear.
Did you? You had a Game Gear?
I had a Game Gear. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Man,
I always wanted one of those.
that thing ate batteries. Like,
No doubt.
Nothing like maybe like 3-4 hours of battery.
Well, it's like what, 16-bit? 32-bit?
I think it was 16.
16 probably?
Yeah.
And then you got like full color.
Full color, yeah. It was massive too. Like I remember I got like a Game Boy Advanced afterwards, and it was like the wide Game Boy Advance, not the flip screen one, like the first version of Game Boy Advance. And I put like the two together, and the Game Gear was like this, and the Game Boy Advance was like this, and the Game Boy Advance battery would last like forever, like surprisingly long time.
Okay, I'm gonna make a confession.
Yeah,
I was that kid that had 2 Game Boys.
you had two. Yeah. So
Divorced parents.
yeah.
It was a competition. But yeah, no, it was great because like you needed. Not everyone had a Game Boy, but if you wanted to like play with someone else,
Yeah.
you needed a second Game Boy.
Yeah, you get the link cable going on.
Yeah, had that too.
It's how the initial Pokemon training
Yeah,
used to go. Like,
Pokemon like Blue and Red.
Yeah.
On the Game Boy. I probably sunk like 200 hours. Or anything.
I played a lot of it, but not on the Game Boy.
Shout out Geodude.
Yeah. Remember how I talked about going on some risky sites last episode? Yeah, I played played Pokemon Red and Blue without a Game Boy, so put 2 and 2 together there.
Yeah, you'll have to. Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, you'll have to go back an episode.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to the Game Gear for a second.
Yes.
It had a TV tuner. You could buy a thing.
Did it?
And you could stick it in the slot. And like this is when TV was analog, so you
Yeah.
could pick it up over the airwaves. And you could watch TV on your Game Gear. I didn't have it. I didn't have the TV tuner, but
Oh man, I forgot about that.
I remember it being advertised.
Yeah, that's crazy. Game Gear. Let's get that back.
Well, everything's owned by Nintendo now anyway. Like
Or Sony or Microsoft.
Yeah. I know Sonic has been in like a few. Well, Nintendo, it's on the Wii now. I think most Sonic games. Because Sega went under, I think.
Yeah, Sega didn't. They had such a good start.
Yeah, they died with the Dreamcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I never had the.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Dreamcast was another one of those. Like I said, there was a bunch of consoles like in that 4 or 5 year period.
Yeah.
And it ended up being PlayStation and Xbox kind of dominating that era.
Yeah, like the GameCube.
GameCube.
I know there's definitely still like has a fan. It has a fan base.
Yeah.
But that thing was terrible.
Yeah, I never played any of the GameCube stuff.
I played like 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
It was just awful.
I remember it being it had a handle. That seems impressive. But, I think...
But the KFC console.
Yes, what happened to it?
I don't know.
I looked for news about it in preparation for this episode. It's like, hey, maybe I can like give an update or something. But no, there's nothing since like...
Just MIA.
Yeah, February of last year. My nuggets are cold.
Yeah, I need warm chicken.
I need warm chicken. How am I supposed to play video games
without warm chicken?
Without warm chicken.
You can't play a game like that. Come on, man. Terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or what did Atari had a handheld? The Jaguar? Is that right?
The Jaguar was like a full-on console, and then there was the Lynx.
Oh, Lynx, yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing advertisements for the Lynx. Never had it.
Never touched it.
Yeah.
And there's that the N-Gage, I think it was called, the cell phone.
Yeah, the N-Gage. Yeah.
The cell phone Game Boy.
Yeah.
I actually played that one. It was at an EB.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Although, kind of switching topics, but staying on topic.
Yeah.
I am a big fan that like they have these like those little Nintendos or Genesis. And
the minis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get a couple actually.
Same.
Yeah.
Definitely the Neo Geo one.
Yeah.
Because Neo Geo is amazing.
It was, yeah.
King of the Monsters. Metal Slug.
Metal Slug's fantastic.
Who doesn't like Metal Slug?
Yeah.
And so many more Fatal Fury. Oh man.
Yeah, I think and of course never had that console, but like I think the cards were like super big like that.
Yeah, they're the only like company that would. I don't know.
Well, they were basically like full-on arcade ports. Like you got the arcade experience at home with that.
But even like their standalone, like in the arcade units, they would have like all those, and you could like cartridges, and you could switch games.
Yeah,
you could do like Bubble Wobble or whatever's in there.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Like, why didn't more companies do that? Like, why didn't Capcom just shove like Strider and Street Fighter?
I think
all in one.
I know that there were certain cabinets that you could swap out the boards. Because I looked into arcade game collecting once when I was more ambitious and had more money, but never followed up on it.
That is an honorable pursuit.
Yeah. I think if I was to do it, I'd just get like a main cabinet, which is one of those cabinets, and it's just like 2,000 games.
Yeah, switch out the cartridges.
Yeah.
If 2,000 is not enough for you.
How many games do you need?
Oh. Before I die, I'm going to own a pinball machine. Yeah.
Do you know what?
Addams Family was awesome.
Yeah.
The Guns N' Roses one was great. Ooh, that's that. Ooh, man. The Twilight Zone, that was great.
I'm not sure if I had a favorite Like, I liked pinball. I don't think I had a favorite. Like, you go to the arcade, you play like a few arcade games, and then maybe 1 or 2 pinball games for me.
I went through a pinball phase, definitely.
Yeah. Were you a pinball wizard?
Not quite.
No.
But it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's been years. I haven't touched a pinball machine for probably since the 90s.
Jeez, I can't remember the last time I actually saw a pinball machine.
They're still out there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can still buy them.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wasn't exclusively pinball.
Yeah, you weren't a pinball snob?
Like, I was still rocking, like, the 6-player X-Men.
Oh, yeah.
Cabinet, and the Turtles, too.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles.
I love those, like, side-scrolling beat-em-up Konami.
Yeah, Konami. Oh, man. So
yeah.
Up, down, left, right.
Yeah. I played through Final Fight last night, actually.
Nice.
The arcade version. Somehow.
Through
the power of the internet.
Do I have to bleep this out?
Yeah. It's weird, though, because, like, you can insert coins at your will. Like, there's no cost to it. So
nice.
It's like you just play through the game pretending you're that kid that had, like, a 50.
Oh, I still remember the weight of my pockets walking to, I can't remember the name of it. The arcade. It was about a 15-minute walk.
Yeah.
But, oh, man, yeah. I had just I probably looked ridiculous. Just like 3 pounds of quarters.
Well, one thing you realize is how, like, being able to play through it like that with, like, unlimited quarters is how short those games, like, actually are.
Yeah.
But how difficult they are.
Oh, yeah. They want your quarters.
It's like you could beat it in, like, 10, 15 minutes, but you're probably spending, like, $20, unless you're...
Yeah. But it was fun.
It was.
And then they upgraded to loonies.
Yeah. And
although NBA Jam in the arcade,
yeah, fantastic.
One of the best games ever, I think.
Yeah.
Midway. Crushed it in the 90s.
Yeah. Any other weird consoles you can think of?
I don't know if I got anything.
Yeah.
We got the Jaguar. Sorry.
3DO, Jaguar,
Yeah.
Lynx.
Game Gear.
Yeah.
Game Boy. 3DS is still solid. I don't know why my voice cracked there, but
Yeah.
the 3DS is still pretty good. But that's do you want, what are they called? I have one at home. I should have brought it.
Remember those old like Tiger games?
Yeah, it's
It was
kind of like
an
that.
LCD screen.
It was like Nintendo's version of that. It was like
Game
& Watch.
Game & Watch, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah. You get like a Street Fighter like Tiger game and it'd be like four sprites. It'd be black and white. There'd be like a faded background that could be used for like 4 or 5 different scenes. And see someone, there'd be like an image of a fireball moving across the screen. It would light up because the fireball is actually there. It's hard to describe like the
right.
Tiger games.
Oh,
Yeah.
digging this up is gonna be tough.
I think I had a Ninja Turtles version, and I think I must have been like allergic to the plastic or something in it.
Oh,
Because like I used to play it was fun, and then I'd start itching for whatever reason. So I guess I was allergic to something.
yeah, that's alarming.
Yeah.
Did you ever get that checked out?
No.
All right.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on. All right.
Yeah.
Total pivot.
Okay.
Bit of a curveball.
Sure.
Actually, an absolute curveball. I'd like to propose that chicken wings be considered a breakfast menu item.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a solid meat.
You dig?
Yeah.
Like most breakfast stuff is already eggs.
If you can have steak and eggs,
Yeah.
you can have wings and eggs.
I think wings should be on the breakfast menu.
Yeah. Just like whatever piece of the chicken you want in any like shape, size, you can do it.
Yeah, if you want a Texas shaped
Yeah.
chicken nugget.
Why does like pork get all the love for breakfast? Like you can basically have any type of pork.
Yeah, it ain't fair, man.
Yeah.
Chicken wings
Do it.
as breakfast.
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's my hot take.
Would you have hot chicken wings for breakfast?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start the day off with some spicy.
Spicy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you can't go like salt and pepper for breakfast. Well, actually, no. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
I take that back.
I'd do salt and pepper for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Honey garlic might be a little bit of a stretch. I don't know.
Look at this. Shaping the culture.
Yeah.
Changing the world, man.
I'm trying to think like honey garlic and some pancakes. You're good to
Yeah,
go.
right? Like, you'd be hard pressed to build a case against it.
Well, breakfast food is just made up BS anyway.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's like there's literally nothing. The only thing that's stopping you is the time of day at some restaurants. And a lot of the fast food places have breakfast all day now anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Food exists at a time. Like, it's not
I mean,
temporal. I don't know.
it's going to stop you from eating waffles at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AM or PM.
Yeah. The waffle police, like, what are they going to do?
It's fair game.
Yeah.
So, chicken wings for breakfast.
I'm
That's
pro.
That's my platform when I run for office.
Run for office. Chicken wings.
I think I make a pretty good argument there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pro.
Pro chicken wing for breakfast. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
That's one vote.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right.
And counting.
So when I go to bed, I like to have something on in the background.
Yeah, I usually do too.
Yeah, and usually I try to get something that's kind of interesting, but not interesting enough that I actually have to pay that much attention.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to get drawn into it. It's
No.
like, oh man, now I'm invested.
It's like a lot of people do like nature documentaries.
That's a good one.
Yeah, with like David Attenborough talking about like marmots and stuff like that.
Yeah, honey badgers.
Honey badger. Z Frank. He's got a bunch of stuff. The guy who did that.
Sorry, I totally derailed what you're saying.
But yeah, I know. So recently I've been putting on Art Bell.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good old Coast to Coast.
Well,
or is it?
Yeah. No, I've been listening to, I guess it would have been like his last show, which is called Midnight in the Desert.
Okay.
And it's him.
I have not heard of this.
Yeah. I know someone has like clipped shows uploaded on YouTube. Like they take out like all the commercials and stuff like that.
Yes.
Hopefully me mentioning this doesn't get it taken
down
because I'm not sure of the
content YouTube.
Not sure the legality of it, but
it probably falls into a gray area.
Yeah, no, it's a talk show, and he tends to delve into kind of paranormal UFO stuff. What?
Just checking focus.
Okay.
I was trying to do that while the edit would be on you, but that's okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Art Bell.
But no, if you have like an interest in that stuff, definitely like look him up because he has like guests come on and he'll get like. Unfortunately, Art passed away like 3 or 4 years ago, I think. So like there's like the last episode I listened.
There's still George Norrie.
Yeah. Like the last episode I listened to, I think it was labeled as like his last show. And it was like 2015. It was like pre 2016 election. So
coincidence?
Maybe. Who knows? But he's talking about like the candidates and stuff like that. It's like nobody knows what's going to happen, all that stuff. So that's pretty wild. Like he'll do like a little preamble with like news of the day stuff before he gets into like his guests and stuff. It's a call-in show as well. Like he'll have like a open line thing where people call in and be like, "Hey, Art, I saw a UFO."
Well, remember that one dude who claimed he like worked at Area 51? He was all freaked out.
Bob Lazar.
Is that his name?
That's the only guy I can think of that claims to work at Area 51.
I can either confirm or deny that.
Yeah.
But someone, maybe it's him, called into Coast to Coast. I was like, they all freaked out. Like, I work at Area 51.
Oh.
Art Bell's trying to like pull information from him, but it was probably not real.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to look that one up because there is a guy, Bob Lazar, who claims that he worked at Area 51. There's a couple documentaries on him, and I think he showed up on Rogan once. But he claims to be that he was like reverse engineering UFOs and stuff like that. And there's a magic element called like Beryllium 115. If you ever played XCOM, you're familiar with that.
I have actually played XCOM.
That's where that came from, actually, Bob Lazar. But yeah, he's made some substantial claims.
It sucks that most of this stuff is probably not real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, seriously.
Let's be honest.
It's one of those things where it would be cool if it was real.
And it's fun to pretend.
Yeah.
Obviously, but yeah. There comes a point where you got to be honest.
Like you mentioned last episode, it's like they're abducting people, and why they bring them back?
Yeah.
We don't want them.
That's the point. And why just one at a time?
Yeah.
Just buy in bulk.
Yeah.
Just grab a bunch.
I know, actually, one of the episodes that I listened to lately with Art Bell, they were talking about the whole hybrids thing. They're making hybrid babies, so it's like they're sneaking in and they're making the people that they abduct, like, teach them how to live in, like, modern society and teach them how to drive and stuff. It's like, okay, like, So these people have to like ostensibly like rent an apartment and stuff like that. Where's the money from that coming from? Can like aliens just make money? It's like, you need like background checks and stuff now. Like you can't just like, unless you're the government, you can't just make a person.
Yeah,
It
doesn't add up. I'm sorry. I know it's fun.
Like, where do they get? Okay. So this alien's going to is going to like sneak in and pretend they're like a civil servant for like the CIA or something like that. It's like, okay, they need somewhere to live. It's like, okay, where's the money from that coming from?
Their
background.
The Fed.
Yeah,
I guess. And it's only in America, by the way.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Occasionally Canada.
A lot of,
I guess the UK has a crop circle problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Other than that.
Yeah. It's a mainly American-centric
phenomenon.
Yeah, it's like, you don't hear about like people in like Singapore claiming.
Yeah, they got real world problems.
Yeah, they do. You don't want to go to jail. That's for sure.
Yeah, you don't see Hong Kong complaining about all these UFOs. There have been actually. What was the one? The fight for Los Angeles, I think it was called.
Okay.
I think I might be getting that wrong, but
yeah,
close.
Yeah.
Where they had like all those crazy lights and
there's a couple of events where like a bunch of people like saw stuff, but
for the most part,
yeah.
Well, Los Angeles is in America, so I kind of just redundant.
I'm going to pivot a little bit.
All right, let's pivot.
Okay, so I saw a story this week. So apparently there's some death row inmates in Japan, and they're suing because like they don't tell them like when they're going to get executed. Basically, what happens is like they get sentenced to death, and
I didn't even know Japan had the death sentence.
Yeah, they still have the death penalty. Okay. It's for like, you have to be like a murderer or whatever. But
I'm sure they have their reasons.
Yeah, but like, there's no like, okay, you're going to die on this date. It's like you wake up every single day not knowing if. Man. So they're actually suing. Like it's like it's too torturous, even though these people on death row are ostensibly, terrible people. Like, so
deserve to die.
Yeah,
whether you're pro or anti death penalty, it's not what we're talking about.
Yeah,
but yeah, that oh man, that's torturous.
Yeah, like. Apparently, you just wake up and one morning they just take you. It's like you're going. It could be like weeks, days, years, so you don't know.
I wonder how they decide that. Because someone has to be like, all right.
So they got like flipping a coin.
Yeah,
like, what's going on?
Name out of a hat.
Yeah,
that's messed up.
Yeah. Apparently, their justice system's kind of brutal too. It's like if you're charged with something, 99% of the time you're going to get convicted.
They do have really low crime, though.
They do.
So maybe that's why. I've never been to Japan. I don't live in Japan.
Yeah.
I'll get there one day.
Yeah.
And not commit any crimes.
No, not on purpose, at least.
Yeah. I'll research the rules.
Yeah. Apparently, right now, there's a couple, like, people I watch that they vlog from Japan. But apparently, Japan right now is, like, you can't even go as a tourist. They're completely...
shut down.
They're just shut down. Wow. Yeah, you can only go if you have like a residency.
Man, Earth post-COVID sucks.
Yep.
You
gotta have papers now.
Yeah. Papers strapped to your face.
Yeah. Well, it's like after 9/11 happened. Like before, like you could, as a Canadian, you could just drive down to the States and show them your driver's license and.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Like I'm going in and buying some groceries. They'd be like, okay,
have fun.
Yeah,
enjoy Buffalo.
Yeah, now you got to have a passport and all that stuff. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain.
Come on, Earth.
Yeah,
we can do better.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe we can we? I hope we can do better. That's all. We probably can't.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Oh man.
All right, no, but let's try to stay optimistic here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me for this one.
Yeah, how are we doing for time?
We're over a half hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we keep going?
You got something to talk about?
Not really.
Yeah. You read anything lately?
I'm in the middle of a book called Prey by... I have to read it because I'm sorry.
So P-R-E-Y or P-R-A-Y?
P-R-E-Y.
Okay, Prey.
We should just change the name of the show to totally off topic, but...
Topicless? Topicless speech.
We'll call it. It's basically the... I'll try to talk about it while I also look up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's about the effects of Islam on European countries and the women of European countries.
Yeah.
I'm not far in, but man, it is crazy.
So I still, if you remember back a few episodes, I was listening to an audiobook that was terrible.
Oh yeah.
I still
check up on that.
I haven't, I haven't gone back to it. So.
Yeah, why even finish it, dude?
Yeah, it was free as well.
Well, yeah, it sounds like that'd be a hard sell.
But if you're interested in kind of some military sci-fi, I've been reading a series. This guy has there's a bunch of books in this series. The initial books are like the Ember War by Richard Fox, I think it is. But he's got a bunch of side stories about different kind of military units in this sci-fi conflict. So there's mechs, which of course I like.
Yep. Space robots.
Yeah. And, it follows a bunch of characters as they move around the universe and stuff. So, yeah, there's, if you have, we're not sponsored by Audible yet.
Yep.
But if you have a subscription, the first 2 books of the Ember War audiobook are free.
Nice.
Yeah, they're included in your Audible subscription.
Okay, I found it.
Yeah.
It's called Prey.
Yep.
By, Ayan Hirsi Ali. Prey, Immigration, Islam, and the Erosion of Women's Rights. I'm in 2 chapters in, man. It's
pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to start talking politics and religion and stuff, but it's so far so good.
Yeah.
It's alarming. That's for sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I watched anything recently. I know I have. I watched something. I don't know what.
I watched A Hitman's Bodyguard.
Yeah, how was that? Ryan Reynolds and Sam
Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
2 very expensive-looking car chases in there. One's a boat chase. But, yeah, it was a fun movie.
Yeah, I think I watched most of it on a plane or something once.
That seems like the perfect plane movie.
Yeah.
Perfect flight movie. It's all right, I got 2 hours to kill.
What am I going to watch? The sequel's out, too. Now, I think I saw it. I haven't watched it, but I think I've seen it listed on Amazon Prime.
I know it's on Netflix.
Maybe it's on Netflix. Not sure. I have been watching the Foundation series on Apple Plus. Foundation was Asimov series of books, original sci-fi.
Okay, nice.
If you want to see where a bunch of sci-fi concepts started, space empires and stuff like that, yeah, check that out.
Apparently, the Eternals is just tanking.
Yeah,
something weird is going on.
Nothing
with that.
The marketing for that, nothing about the marketing was appealing to me. It was. I don't know. Maybe I'm just over superhero movies at this point or Marvel stuff, but
exhaustion.
Yeah.
But apparently, this one is just no one likes it.
Yeah.
But there's weird conspiracy theories about the reviews.
It's
plants.
For positive or negative.
Trying to pump. I'm not really sure. I probably shouldn't even brought it up because I don't know much about it. But there's something fishy going on.
Okay.
So if you're interested in that,
yeah, I think I heard that.
I guess check it out. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I heard that it hasn't. It's rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. I could be wrong at this point. I think it's been fluctuating a little bit, but it has dropped to the rotten thing a couple times. I rewatched Venom the other day because I know Venom 2 is out or coming out soon.
I'm not sure. I didn't like the first one.
I thought it held up fairly
Like it was okay.
good. Yeah.
Wasn't crazy about the look of it. Like the overall. It was too dark.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of a grainy thing.
I get they're going for dark, obviously, but
yeah,
just visually, like the exposure was
the fact that
way off.
Yeah, I think there's some rumors that they're going to tie it into Spider-Man, which
I think I heard something.
Like, but
that.
have a Venom movie without Spider-Man's kind of weird.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
because that's the thing. I don't know how to say it, but like
that's how
it's like Batman and Joker.
Yeah, it's how Venom was made. Was like he was Spider-Man's suit for a while.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers to like a 1970s comic book and like the 1990s Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah. Well, if you're not caught up by now, then I'm sorry.
But going back to old video games, though, if you want a fantastic beat 'em up, Maximum Carnage.
Great game.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Cartridge was red. That's how rad it was.
Yeah. That was actually exciting.
Yeah.
It's like, holy, it's not gray. Like, whoa.
Yeah. You got to play Spider-Man and Venom, and yeah, that used to be fun.
Shout out to the gold Zelda cartridge.
Yes.
That just blew your mind. In my mind, at least.
Yeah. I remember some. There was like a group that were making like unofficial Nintendo, because Nintendo had like full control over what got the Nintendo seal of approval.
Yeah, definitely.
And I remember like renting some like games without like the seal of approval, and they were like blue or something like that. The cartridge didn't work half the time. I want to say it was from Codemasters, but I could be wrong. If Codemasters, that wasn't you, sorry.
Yeah. Don't sue us.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get anything anyhow.
Yeah.
Game Genie.
Oh yeah, the Game Genie. That was fun. You'd have a book.
Yeah.
And you'd have to look up the codes for like unlimited lives and stuff like that.
You had to make sure like your game was in the book.
Yeah.
And they covered most of the
stuff. Yeah, my cousin had the Game Genie.
Oh, I had one. That's great.
I think the Game Shark came out later.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was after the Game Genie.
Yeah. Now everything just has like cheat codes anyway that you can put in.
Oh man, remember when Bethesda was like banning all of their accounts because they found that room?
Yeah.
And they wanted you to write an essay as an apology.
It's weird. Apparently, I read something. I think it was this morning. It's not Bethesda, but Rockstar, which put out like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
It's like both Bethesda and Rockstar, they only put out like one game a decade, and they like keep selling the older game for years. Like when Grand Theft Auto was like 6 or 7 years old now, Grand Theft Auto 5. I played it on PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation 5 is now out. So, and apparently, like it sold like another 5 million copies within the last year or something like that. There's like people are still buying Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm like, who?
Yeah, what?
Who's still playing Grand Theft Auto 5? I know it's got like an online thing, but I think I beat the single player, and then that was it.
That's great. Although I guess I can't really say much because I'm still playing the first XCOM.
Well, that's fine. You can replay the first XCOM like over
forever
and over. Yeah.
I've played it so long it takes place in the past.
Hey, if you play the original DOS XCOM, it takes place in the future year of 1999.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Karnov? You're a PC gamer. Karnov?
I've heard of Karnov. I don't think I've played it.
Oh man, that was a great game.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know if it was a good game. I was just a kid and I was just really stoked to play it.
Yeah.
Just because it was fun. If I played it now, I might have a different opinion.
Yeah.
But it's going to live in my mind as one of the best side scrollers ever made. It was basically Mario.
Yeah.
Just a different, some alternate skins.
Speaking of like a Mario like clone, on the Commodore 64, there was a Mario. Should I say ripoff? I guess but it was called like the Super Guyana Sisters, and it was basically Mario on the Commodore 64, but you played as sisters instead of brothers. Everything was like slightly off. Like instead of coins, there were like diamonds, and
there was a lot of that.
Yeah,
going on.
Yeah.
Well, even Mario 2.
Well, yeah, Mario 2 is originally Doki Doki Panic in Japan because there was a Mario 2. And they thought it was too hard for the North American audiences, so they reskinned Doki Doki Panic and sold it as Mario 2 over here.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not a great game.
Yeah,
I love that.
Well, if you ever had
the game.
the Super Nintendo cart that had like Mario the Secret Levels, that was that was actually Mario 2 the Secret Levels.
Mario 3 though.
Mario 3. Oh, that was
probably the best game ever made.
Remember The Wizard? The movie?
Yeah.
Fred Savage?
Keep your power gloves off her.
Kid California.
Go for the I stand by that movie. That movie's great, The Wizard.
The Wizard, yeah, man.
Go for the flag. The kid just knew to like warp.
Well,
it was a commercial for
Mario 3. Well, anything Nintendo. But, like, everybody knew about, like, the warp whistle from, like, The Wizard.
It's like, you got 200,000 points on Double Dragon? What? This kid's a genius.
Yeah.
He's good at Double Dragon. Let's take him to Vegas.
Well, it did predict, like, video game tournaments. Like, people...
Yeah,
like,
actually.
Yeah. I mean, there are professional gamers out there who play in tournaments, make pretty good money.
Yeah, and there's an audience, too. Like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a really good Netflix show on that. They kind of hop around, but I wish I could remember what it's called. But yeah, they do kind of like they follow this one like team. I think they're playing League of Legends.
Okay.
And they just like kind of document their tournament and like all this like the stress they go through and the training. Like it's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's really intense too.
I bet.
But yeah, there's tons of money in it. There's tons of people. Like, it's a professional sport or game, I guess.
I don't have the focus to like get good. So like, I'll play through a video game like once, maybe twice, but to play like the same thing over and over and just find like the suit.
Yeah,
it's like people who speed run games. Like they find like all these little glitches and stuff.
Oh yeah. Mario Kart's big for that.
Yeah, completing like Mario 3 in like 2 minutes, stuff like that.
Yeah, they'll finally. Oh, if you jump at this frame rate or whatever. Like,
yeah, you'll warp through the wall and it's
impressive.
Yeah, it is. Like, how do you even find that stuff, right?
Like, yeah, the dedication and just commitment to that is crazy.
Yeah, I remember seeing like a Donkey Kong Country one where like they get in a barrel and it shoots them, and then they just like go through the entire level as like just rolling through.
Oh, did you ever see The King of Kong?
Oh yeah, that's fantastic.
What was that guy's name? He's the biggest prick in the world.
Billy Mitchell.
There we go.
Yeah.
If you ever want to insult somebody, just call him Billy Mitchell. It's okay, Billy Mitchell, calm down.
Yeah. The funny thing about that is how seriously like everybody took this.
Yeah.
It's like this guy broke the record, but they wouldn't accept his tape of him breaking the record. But like the guy who already had the record, Billy Mitchell, was like, "Here's my tape." And they're like, "It's all good."
It's like, "Oh, wait a minute, there's an edit here."
Yeah, like there shouldn't be like any controversy of this like 40-year-old,
45-year-old man fighting over Donkey Kong.
It's like,
but it's still it's kind of it's almost like the prototype for Tiger King.
Almost.
Like it feels like
it's Tiger King.
Natural step.
There are mullets, so.
Yes. Oh, mullets abound. Big in hot sauce.
Mullets and hot sauce.
That's all you need, really.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, that was the thing, like how seriously everybody took it's like if someone broke my video game high score record, fine. Like, if that's the thing that you want to be known for,
yeah, like, take a look. Like, just have a conversation with yourself. If you're worried about your Frogger record, Shadow George Costanza. Like, I don't know. Shouldn't you be like, Well, I guess he was running a hot sauce company, so that's
Hot sauce empire. Have you ever had Billy Mitchell's hot sauce?
I will never have bitch Billy Mitchell's hot sauce.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
And I'm a massive hot sauce fan.
He is.
My entire fridge door is covered in hot sauce. Well,
Was that
bottles of hot
covered?
sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just lick the fridge door once in a while, get a taste.
Yeah, Billy Mitchell's hot sauce
Yep.
shall never cross my fridge
Lips.
lips.
Yeah.
It's never getting it. I'm not buying it, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
In a very slow way.
Any more, speaking of documentaries, any documentaries off the cuff that you would recommend?
Ooh. The Death of Gaza.
Okay.
Or Death in Gaza, sorry.
Yeah. I assume it's about the Gaza Strip.
Yeah, they were a documentary film crew went to go film. Like they wanted to get both sides of like Gaza and Israel and Palestine. Like they wanted to get kind of a full picture, but their main cameraman got shot and killed during filming.
Yeah.
And it's kind of about that.
Yeah.
Really good documentary. Well, kind of hard to watch if you're squeamish.
Yeah.
Like you don't see it's not gory, but it's just kind of it gets you in the chest for sure.
For sure.
And what else? What's the Jesus Camp one? Is crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those those institutions, they'll like kidnap kids from their homes. Like it's not a true kidnapping because the parents sign off on it, but they'll take kids like in the middle of the night, stuff them in a van, drive them out to like a desert. It's like, okay, you live here now. That's more of a
Man. We're sitting here talking about hot sauce and Billy Mitchell.
Like 5 minutes ago, we were talking about hot sauce, and now like kids getting kidnapped and
kids in cages at the southern border. Jeez. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Okay, actually I do. I'm changing the name of the show to totally off topic, but
yeah, it's fine.
I might have to workshop that a little bit, but
topicless speech.
But yeah. So I guess the point of the show today is the world's got a lot of problems.
It does.
They're probably never going away.
Yeah, I've been watching like a lot of kind of outdoorsy type things lately. Like,
like some National Geographic, or
no, like people doing like ultra marathons, like running 100 miles in like 2 days or like a day and a half. It's crazy. And
I could never do that.
Yeah, it's.
I could climb for 2 days, but running, no. Climbing, no problem.
Yeah.
Give me a cliff. Yeah, I'll get to the top in like before lunch.
Yeah, no, I've been watching. I can't think of any like specific names, but there are a few like ultra marathon documentaries on Netflix. But it's amazing. Like, how in shape do you have to be to keep going for like 16, 26 hours?
Better shape than I'm in.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, do you remember when National Geographic? Oh man, this allegedly. That gets us away from slander.
Yeah.
Right? So allegedly, National Geographic was going on Facebook and just pulling like just pictures off like people's pages.
Oh yeah.
And then people were like, "Hey, National Geographic, like that's my photo." And National Geographic was like, "Yeah,
it's on the internet. It's free.
What are you gonna do about it? We're National Geographic.
Yeah.
If you want to lawyer up, we can get in that. We can start that fight if you want." Allegedly.
There is a bunch of that, though. People might make art, like post it on Twitter, whatever, and then they'll like find a store of someone selling their art, like on a T-shirt and stuff like that. There's a lot of scummy stuff going on.
Well, I know a girl who lives in BC.
Yeah.
Never been to Alberta. Never lived in Alberta. Never even visited. And she ended up on a Mount Royal College poster, allegedly. In Alberta, in Calgary.
Yeah.
Like Mount Royal it's a college in Calgary, and she ended up like the face of the school. It's like I've never even been to Alberta. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So yeah, they straight stole her face off Facebook. Allegedly.
So what Facebook's all about is stealing faces.
I guess.
Well,
Very meta.
Well, originally it was like to rate girls at college.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Something that I don't understand. Have you heard of NFTs? Like people are making like pixel art on the internet, and they're selling it, and like the people who are buying it like own that. So like if you bought like Pepe the Frog meme. Oh yeah, I have
no idea what this is.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like some people are somehow, on the internet you can see a picture, you can right click, save as.
Yeah.
But like some people are like not selling like a digital version. Yeah, they're like selling a digital version of the art, and the person buying it owns it. So I like somehow there's like bitcoins and stuff going on. It seems
like a
very
blockchain
screwy.
thing.
Yeah.
So gifts for sale, I guess.
Seems like it.
Someone's got to make them. They should probably make a little money on it.
Yeah.
Animation takes time.
It does. It does.
Yeah, no, that's new to me.
Yeah. Non-fungible tokens or something like that. It's weird. Like,
is Elon Musk involved? Probably.
I don't
somewhere
think so.
in the background.
I don't think so.
No, George Soros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billionaires throwing money at, like, I'm surprised Zuckerberg isn't throwing money at like going to like the moon or something. He seems the most. He seems the most alien.
And he's not really interested in space that much.
No, he's just making like virtual worlds.
He's like, he just wants to make us less human.
Yeah.
Maybe that's his.
Well, he's got his barbecue sauce. He wants us like all sedate so he can pour his barbecue sauce on us.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
We're on you, man. Although, who doesn't like barbecue sauce? Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna hypnotize, if you're gonna seduce a social society,
give me some smoky barbecue sauce. We're fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm easily won over by hot sauce, but
yeah,
barbecue is a close second.
Yep.
And I think we've talked about it, but I have to bring it up again in case your answers may have changed.
Okay.
Okay, barbecue. Are you going vinegar based, ketchup based, or mustard based?
Still ketchup.
Still ketchup? All right, correct answer. Yeah. Correct answer. Although vinegar's good too.
Yeah.
Mustard, I just can't get behind it.
Speaking of going to space, okay. Here's a question.
Barbecue in space.
Barbecue in space. If you're taking barbecue in space, then what? Say there's a mission going to Mars. They're looking for volunteers, one-way trip. Would you go?
I guess it depends on what's going on in my life at the time.
There's a lot of context.
It's not as easy as just like
what's going on in your life. Like, are you like a slave to like Elon Musk if you get sent to Mars? Like, are you like a permanent SpaceX employee?
I need more information.
Yeah,
and do I still have bills to pay? Like, do I give up my apartment by going? Probably.
Well, yeah, it's a one-way trip. So
how much do I get to bring with me?
Yeah,
like,
there's that to consider.
I'm gonna need some books. I just started a book.
It's like a weight ratio thing for
right.
It's like putting an ounce into space apparently is like $2,000 or something like that.
Yeah, like is that on me?
Yeah.
If I bring a carry-on,
yeah,
is that going to affect things?
Well,
I'm definitely going to need books.
Yeah.
Clothes, not many. As long as is there going to be laundry up there?
Yeah.
Probably not.
What are you going to be doing like day to day as well? Like,
just kicking rocks.
Yeah, the only thing out there is like rocks and some ice right now.
Like, hey, cool! I found kind of a fossil, maybe.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with it? I don't know. So I guess the answer is no.
No for now.
Yeah, no. Under current circumstances.
Yeah. If they would let me drive like a buggy as my job,
that might be cool.
Tooling around Mars in a buggy.
It's like it's your.
I don't think that's a job.
It's your job to just do donuts on Mars. I mean, that'd be a sweet gig.
It would be.
And there has to be some sort of, as far as research, like there's got to be some benefits to, I don't know, gravity research.
Yes.
I'm trying to make this a job.
Yeah.
probably
I
never
mean,
gonna
right
do it.
now you could go to Mars and look at rocks. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you go to Antarctica for like 6 months?
Yeah.
I'd do it.
I do it.
Yeah.
At least once.
I've looked into it. I have none of the relevant skills.
Oh yeah, you got to be qualified to get there.
You go like a scientist or something like that. Just like not some guy.
Just like, hey, I heard it's wing night. It's like, this guy.
Yeah. Go like look at some penguins.
But yeah, I'd go. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause they got those bases down there. As long as you don't run into the thing, you're good.
Ooh, I didn't consider that.
Yeah.
No, I'd still go.
Yeah.
Have a snowball fight with the thing? Sure.
Yep. I've seen a clip online where like they showed like a storm like in the middle of winter at the Antarctic base. So like they're in this hall. It's like, okay, so this is like our little kind of airlock thing. So this little room like connects the main hallway to the outside. So their like airlock thing is like completely frozen with snow, and then they open the door and it just looks like hell.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
It's a woman, right? And she's just like,
Yeah.
check this out. And it's like the wind is just like roaring. There's ice everywhere.
Yeah.
It looks absolutely hellish. Yeah, I'm going to have to see if I can find that and look that up.
Yeah.
And put it right here.
Normally this has carpet on the ground and the walls are just normally walls, you know, but we're going to open the door right now. It's a little bit like opening up the door to another world. Are you ready? It's a little bit blowy out there right now.
Anyway, I think that's a wrap.
Yeah, good way to end the video.
Yeah.
On some hellish
Man,
tundra,
we went
frozen nightmare.
everywhere for topics.
Barbecue in hell. Well, frozen hell. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I did.
Again, if you have any suggestions, topics, things you'd like to see us cover, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BitChute, right? Oh, I always get this backwards.
Like, subscribe, do what you got to do.
All the clicks, all the
Yeah.
likes,
We enjoy it.
and we appreciate every single one of you. We almost got, I think it's episode 27, almost got to 150 views.
Yeah.
I know it's not a lot, but I'm happy about it.
Good for us.
Yeah.
We'd be doing this regardless, so.
Yeah.
It's nothing else to do in this town. So.
Just barbecue,
Seriously, there's just some chainsaw carvings, that's it.
which are very impressive.
They are some great chainsaw carvings. Anyway,
So, yeah.
I'm Mike Forward.
I'm Chris Waskowski.
See you next time.
You betcha.